Hello traders, today we want to consider why you should stop trading or money with prop firms, or why you should stop wasting your money on prop firms. Why you should stop wasting your money on prop firms. But before I continue, if you are yet to view my previous video I made last week, which is the first video for this year, I talked about 5 things you should do if you wish to be successful as a trader in this year. 5 things you should do to be successful as a trader this year. Please kindly view that video. It's very, very important. I put a lot of secrets and helpful tips in that video. So let us continue with this video now. I'll link that other video in the description box of this video. That's 5 tips you should do to excel in Forex trading in this year. So let's go back to the subject for today, which is why you should stop trading with prop firms, or why you should stop wasting your money on prop firms. So what are prop firms? What are prop firms? Prop firms actually are companies that promise to give you trading capital, right? They promise to give you trading capital to trade on their behalf after subjecting you to some form of tests, which they call challenges. Challenge. They actually you actually buy a challenge. They call it a challenge, and that challenge is like a demo account whereby you prove to them that you can trade and actually make at least 10% profit in a month, 8 to 10% profit in a month, without compromising on some drawdown rules. They have some drawdown rules, risk management rules that they have for you. So these prop firms, what they do is that they promise to fund you with trading capital. So when you actually trade for them, we trade on their behalf and you share the proceeds. You share the proceeds with them. But before they don't just give you this money, they subject you to some form of test, and that test is not free. You pay to purchase that test, that challenge. Okay, you pay to purchase that challenge. So, but I don't want you to be wasting your money on prop firms. All right, prop firms have actually become more popular in the past 5 to 10 years. Now it's becoming so much popular, and many traders are wasting money on prop firms. All right, so actually, why do people go for prop firm? Most traders go for prop firm because they think that they can actually get money. All right, they think that they can actually get money to trade with, large capital that they can trade with. That is why they go for these prop firms. All right, but these prop firms have come to be a source of a lot of money loss for a lot of upcoming traders. Right, I've seen many of my mentees ask me, I want to go for prop firm and all that. They've made several of people that come to my DM asking that they've tried many times to pass prop firm challenges and they've not been successful. All right, so but my advice to you is what I want to do right now. I want to give you good advice about these prop firms. All right, so first of all, how do these prop firms make their money? How do they make their money? How do they make money? They make money from two things. The business model involves making money from, number one, failed tests or challenges. All right, they make money from failed challenges, and number two, they claim to make money from proceeds of earnings, the proceeds of earnings from successful traders. Okay, so these are the 2 ways they make money, but this is basically not the most popular way they make money. This is the number 1 way they make money. They make money mostly from failed challenges. All right, the business model is profitable for them in the sense that they make more money from failed challenges. And from the statistics research I have done, about 90% of traders who take prop challenges fail. Okay, prop firm challenges, many of them, 90% of them fail. Only 4 to 5% of traders who buy challenges pass. So this is a lot of money for them, a lot of money for these prop firms. They make so much money from failed challenges. They make so much money from failed challenges. Out of if 100 traders attempt to buy a challenge, 95% of them, average of 95% of them will fail. And that challenge is not free of charge. It's so much money. You buy the challenge using money. All right. So these prop firms are making money. They are ripping up traders. They are making so much money from traders, newbie traders. All right. So they are making so much money from newbie traders. That is why I'm here to tell you today that you should avoid them. Avoid prop firms. Avoid prop firms if you are yet to become a profitable trader. Even if you're a profitable trader and you have your own capital, trade your capital. Forget about prop firms. All right, trade your capital. I'll teach you how you're gonna get your own capital to trade aside prop firms. All right. So now I want to show you why you should avoid prop firms. Why? Why should you avoid prop firms? Why should you actually avoid prop firms? All right. Why you should avoid them? The reasons you should avoid prop firms. Number one is that many of these prop firms are fraudulent. Okay, and fake. Many of these prop firms are fraudulent and fake. We have had a history of these prop firms. Can you remember the one called Funding Talent? We've had experience with one of these terms. We have Funding Talent. You remember how fraudulent Funding Talent was? All right, telling traders that they are funding them with live account when they pass the challenge, whereby it's actually a demo account. It's actually a demo account that traders are trading. They're actually paying traders from failed challenges, money from proceeds from failed challenges. That is what they are paying traders from. Those that are successful traders from. And not actually a live account. They were giving traders fake accounts, or rather demo accounts to trade, whereby they claim to be trading live. Also, you can see how my Forex fund got stopped. All right, you can see how many traders lost their accounts with my Forex fund. So that is the reason why you should avoid prop firm. And there's another reason why you should avoid prop firms. Another reason why you should avoid prop firms. I told you many of them are fake, and also many of them are not real. They're actually giving you demo accounts to trade in place of live accounts as they claim to. All right. Another reason why you should avoid prop firms is that passing these prop firms challenge. Passing a prop firm challenge does not actually mean that you're a good trader. All right. So passing a prop challenge does not make you a good trader. The reason why it doesn't make you a good trader is that it instills indiscipline. It instills indiscipline in you, contrary to what they think or what they say. They say you need to. According to these prop firms, that if you pass their challenge, it shows that you're a good trader and all that. It is not always the case, because you are under pressure to make 8 to 10%. You're under pressure most times to make 8 to 10% of per month within 30 days. So you are placed in some form of pressure. There's some form of pressure on you. While a profitable trader that trades his own account should not be in pressure. Trading is a business that does not require pressure. Trading is an emotional and a psychological business, whereby you need to be in your proper emotional state. You don't need to be under any pressure to make money. You don't need to be under any pressure, and whereby you are under any pressure whatsoever, you will not trade well. All right, if you are under pressure to meet a target in trading, you will not trade well. Best traders are not under any pressure. The best traders wake up in the morning and they don't feel like trading. They don't trade. Best traders wake up in the morning. They don't see their setups. They sit on their finger. They sit on their hands and they don't trade. But when you are taking a prop challenge, you are under pressure to trade. You are under pressure to take shabby trades because you have a target to meet. You are compelled to meet a target. So trading with pro firm can instill indiscipline in you, all right, when more than when you are trading your in comparison to when you are trading your own account. All right, so that is another reason why you should avoid pro firms. Another reason why you should avoid pro firms is that even if you eventually pass, let's say you pass phase one, which usually around 4 to 5%, making 4 to 5% of your account within 30 days. And then phase 2, most times for them, is making 8 to 10% of the account within 30 days. And you are now funded with live. You are now funded with a live account, which most times is demo. Most times the demo account called live. It's actually most pro firms is demo account. All right. So if you are even funded, assuming you are funded with a 10K account, in reality, let's say you are funded with a 10K account, live account, which most times is fake or demo, but they call it live. In reality, you have just 1K account. In reality, why? Because your maximum drawdown on that account is 10%. All right, your maximum drawdown on that account is 10%. So in this case, you can't say you have a 10K account, because if you should lose 10% of the account is gone. You lose the account. All right, so it would have even been better if you can afford 1K on your own. If you can afford 1K on your own to put in your personal account, then there's no need going for a 10K challenge, because if you have 1K of your own, put it in your personal trading account, personally your own broker, and you start risking 1% of this 1K to trade. Is far better than having a 10K funded challenge account. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Let me use another example. For example, now you attempt to pass a funding challenge, and you are being funded with 100K. In reality, this is not a 100K account. In reality, it is a 10K account. Reason being that this 10K is your maximum drawdown, which is 10% of the account. So if I can afford to have 10K in my account, if I can afford to fund my personal trading account with 10K, then there is no use going for a 100K account, whereby I start sharing proceeds in the ratio of most times 70 to 30 or thereabouts with the company. All right, so and the company can fold at any point in time, just like my Forex fund got stopped, and most people lost their accounts. So I could have as well raised 10K and put in my personal trading account and trade on my own, and I have an 100% equity of the account. I can have if the profits I make on the account, 100% of them is mine. I don't know if you get my point. So, and when I'm trading this 10K, my personal 10K account, I can risk 1% of this account. I can risk 1% of this account. But if you should be funded by with a 100K account, you are not supposed to risk 1% of this account, because you can easily blow 10 trades. You can easily blow this account and lose ownership of this account. So if you have a 100K account, the proper risk management, you should assume that you have a 10K account. This is your 100%, the 100% money that you should be trading with, in the sense that you should be risking 1% of this 10K. Okay, risking 1% of this 10K. But some traders would think that they are actually trading with a 100K account. All right, so that is why you should avoid pro firms. So if you can raise a 10% of any challenge you want to be funded with, then it is just okay. It makes sense to fund your personal trading account with that amount of money and trade without pressure. trade without pressure. Not every time you see setups, you don't control the market. We don't control the market, so you cannot form setups. You have to wait. You have to wait for setups. You have to wait for setups. You have to wait for setups to get formed. And we don't just trade any setup. We trade A+ setups that actually meet all your trading criteria, or actually meet all your trading criteria. So you have to wait. Sometimes in a week these setups can show like 2 times or once or 3 times in a week. And so if I don't see my setups in a week and I'm being funded, then but you'll be forced to take shabby trades, shabby setups, shabby trades, because you are under pressure. All right, you're under pressure. Right. So, but that notwithstanding, when should you go? Am I totally condemning? Am I totally condemning prop firms? No, I'm just trying to give you the reality of or how you should see prop firms. So, when should you go for a prop firm challenge? I want to give you 3 reasons, 3 conditions whereby I can advise you to go for a prop firm challenge. 3 conditions that I can say you want to go for a prop firm challenge. Number 1, if you have a reliable EA, that is expert advisor, or a trading robot that can help you pass the challenge. If you have a reliable trading robot or an expert advisor that can help you pass the phase 1 and phase 2 of the challenge without you having to trade, because passing prop firm challenge can mess your psychology. It can actually instill bad trading habits in you. You would want to take excessive risk in order to be able to meet the challenge. You're under pressure most times because you're under pressure in order to meet the target. But if you can have an EA, an expert advisor, a robot that can actually trade on your behalf and help you to pass these prop firms, then you are handed the live trading capital that you can now trade comfortably without much pressure. Then I can say you can go for a prop firm challenge. The second case whereby, second permission I would give you that you might want to go for a prop firm challenge. The second condition is if you have and can afford to lose 5 times the amount of money you want to use to purchase a prop firm challenge. If you can afford to, if you have and you can afford to lose, 5 times, because the average time it takes for a trader, most traders, to pass a prop firm challenge around 5 attempts. If you can afford to lose money used in purchasing the account up to 5 times, then you can attempt it. You can attempt it. All right, you can attempt it. You are not. That money is something you can afford to lose. It's not actually money you want to use to pay house rent. It's not something you want to use to pay your mortgage. It's not something you want to use to actually live on. It's money that you can afford to lose. Then you can go for prop firm challenge. And if the money goes, no problem. Or if you lose the money, no problem. All right. The third condition that you might want to go for a prop firm, if the third condition is if you have a trading history, your trading history shows that you make an average of 10% profits on your personal trading per month over the years, over the several months. You have been making 10% profit on your account, 10% profit on your account, while keeping risk very low, while risking not more than 1% of your account per trade, or 0.5% of your account per trade, not over leveraging. You make consistently 10% of your account, your personal trading account, over the years, consistently every month. Then you can go for prop firm challenge, because you would just trade normally and without pressure, and you still pass, because over the years, over the months, you've been making 10% of your account while keeping risk low. All right, so you can actually go for a prop challenge if you are knowledgeable as a trader, you are skillful as a trader, and you've been making 10% of your account in terms of profit or return on investment, ROI. You've been making 10% over the months, over the several months and years, consistently. I mean, the key word is consistently. Okay, making 10% consistently. Okay, you're making 10% consistently over the several months and years. Then you can go for a prop firm challenge and you can trade it without pressure. Now, what if you don't want to go for a prop firm challenge, just as I've said, and because you don't have these three conditions, because you don't have an EA that can help you to pass, you don't have an expert advisor, number two, you don't have money to risk up to 5 attempts, and number three, you have not been profitable over the months in terms of making 10% on your personal trading account over the several months and years while keeping risk low. How can you make money? How can you raise your trading capital? Just simple. Get a side hustle, side job, or get a side job, all right, and save from it. You need to just save from it. Go and get a job. Get a regular job. And actually save from this job. Okay, get a regular job and save from this job to now fund your account. Fund your account. It's as simple as that. Okay, get a regular job, and from that regular job you can save and fund your trading account. Also, you might want to as well sell any of your property, that you're not using again. All right, you can sell any of your property. Maybe you have 2 phones and you might want to sell one that you are not using, or you have some luxury item that you're not actually making much use of. You can dispose them, and from the money you've made from them, you can actually now fund your trading account from them. All right, so I don't advise you going to borrow money from family and friends to trade. I don't subscribe to that. Don't borrow money from anybody. Go trade with your own personal funds, right? And as time goes on, you grow the money, you grow the funds in your account, and you keep on making more money trading. Initially, in your beginning days of trading, I don't advise you to do trading full time. Okay, I don't advise you to do trading full time. Don't do trading full time. It puts a lot of pressure on your trading. You make money from other sources and you fund your trading account, and then you grow your trading account over time, and later on you might want to trade full time. But as a beginner trader, do not trade full time. It puts a lot of pressure on your trading account. You need other sources of income to keep your normal daily lifestyle while you are trading without pressure. All right, so if you want me to train you, I have several people I'm mentoring personally. I'm mentoring a lot of people personally from different parts of the world. You want me to mentor you one-on-one? I am available. Just come to my DM, and you can get my contact in my Telegram channel. The link to my Telegram channel is in the description box of this video. All right, also in my Telegram channel, you will see I share free setups weekly, almost daily. I share free setups that you can actually trade at your own discretion. Also, you want me to mentor you personally, you want me to train you, take you by the hand until you become a profitable Forex trader, contact me, and I said my contact details in the description box of this video is in the Telegram channel. And from the Telegram channel, you can contact me and we'll start this mentorship program. And I don't do collective mentorship. I do one-on-one mentorship because I know that each person has their own individual trading and learning curve. So I identify your deficiencies and I help you to brush up those deficiencies and make you become profitable. All right, successful Forex trader. All right, so if you want me to mentor you, do not fail to contact me. All right, so kindly subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do so. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, share our videos, our contents, and in order to help us to grow better and to reach more traders, to help them to become profitable. So, come your way next time. Do have a wonderful day ahead.